Young Sheldon season May 6. They've just subtly set up George's infidelity scandal after putting the narrative on hold for a considerable amount of time. One possible way that Young Sheldon season 6 subtly sets up George's infidelity scandal is by bringing back a well-known figure. One of, if not the most anticipated, storylines for the Big Bang Theory prequel is on the adultery of the Cooper patriarch. Young Sheldon suggested in season 4 that George may have an affair with Brenda Sparks, but in season 6, their desire to one another seemed to wane as George resumed his relationship with Mary. Regretfully, even if it seems like the Cooper parents' marriage is getting better, George's affair is still happening, and Young Sheldon season 6 could have simply quietly set the stage for it. After its required hiatus, the Big Bang Theory spin-off will return with College Dropouts and the Medford Miracle, the 9th episode of season 6 of Young Sheldon. Sheldon's goal of creating a grand database will be the main focus of the trip. It has become so hard that he is considering quitting. The family comedy will, however, also address George's return to coaching the football team at Medford High School, which may or may not be the cause of his eventual infidelity. Pastor Rob's reappearance is a part of George's storyline in the Young Sheldon season 6 winter premiere. The football coaching staff enlists him to assist in raising player morale. George is obviously astonished and upset by this scheme, since he is ignorant of it. Making Young Sheldon spend time with the guy Mary is emotionally involved with might exacerbate his insecurities and, as a result, serve as the impetus for George to begin his long-awaited infidelity scandal. Even though Sheldon's parents were able to reconcile, their bond is still extremely shaky, and Pastor Rob's reappearance might undermine all of their hard work in reigniting their love. George's marriage has already been influenced by Pastor Rob. Mary's husband is aware of her infatuation for her old co-worker. Despite her best efforts to disguise it, they were essentially kept apart by her dismissal from the church, which allowed Mary to devote more time to her family. Now, however, Pastor Rob is taking all of George's credit at work, which is the one thing he could really call his own. This can exacerbate his feelings of uncertainty about Mary's former co-worker and lead him to go to another lady for approval. Given that Sheldon is observed knocking on doors before entering a room, Young Sheldon implies that George cannot be cheating. His account of interrupting his father while he was having sex with another lady is thus questionable. Sadly, this does not imply that CBS is abandoning the contentious storyline, especially given how crucial it is to Sheldon's character development. More than that, however, assuming the family comedy even goes on after it, the impending affair will fundamentally alter the Cooper's life on Young Sheldon. George is scheduled to pass away suddenly only a year after Sheldon discovers him cheating, leaving the family without a patriarch.